Have you ever wondered why most people are broke? I used to wonder that. Why are most people broke? I used to wonder why are most people broke? And I'm talking about people that worked. They're not, unemployed. They work and they just never seem to get ahead. Well, so the two main reasons why most people are broke are one, lack of financial education, and two, lack of discipline. That's it. Lack of financial education and lack of discipline. Lack of financial education means we live in a society based on capitalism, and most of us don't know how the game is played. That would be equivalent to playing basketball and not realizing you can use your hands to grab the ball. You just can't use your feet. You're at a disadvantage. Someone who knows the rules is going to most likely beat you. So, what do I mean by lack of financial education? Well, basic definitions: assets. What is an asset? Something that puts money in your pocket every month. Liability, something that takes money out of your pocket. Basic definition. You create wealth by obtaining assets. That's it. You become wealthy by buying assets. A car that you're just driving, a car that you're just using to drive around town, burning gas, it's going to incur expenses, liabilities, is not an asset. But that's something that we want to get and flex and show people and put on Instagram and all this stuff. You don't create wealth by buying a car. So those are the reasons. We don't know about assets, what they are, what they can do for you, and therefore we do not accumulate assets. We accumulate liabilities, which go down in value, cost us money to maintain them. And then you wonder why you have to keep working at the same job, a job that you may hate 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Why? Because you have not accumulated enough assets to pay your bills. Simple as that. You don't know the thing that you should be accumulating. You don't know the rules of the game. Retirement accounts, stocks, ETFs, bonds, rental real estate, dividend stocks, dividend stocks. These are the things that wealthy people accumulate. They learn how to buy them at a fair price or even maybe an undervalued price. They know how to increase the value of these assets, especially in the case of real estate. Um, like they know how to maneuver, right? So when they get paid, they know how to allocate their money. Whereas we who are not financially educated are buying liabilities. Who do you think is going to win this game? So we do this over and over again, making the same mistakes month after month after month, and never breaking the cycle. In January, you're paying your car note, but you're not buying stocks. You're not contributing to your retirement account. You're not maxing out your Roth IRA, but you are just buying another pair of Air Jordan. Then you're going out to dinner. This is what happens. And the next thing is the lack of discipline. Okay? You're watching social media, you see everybody trying to flex and showing the different liabilities they have. Essentially, that's what it is. Look at my liability is bigger than yours. So this is why we're broke. And it has nothing to do with the age. If you are 50 years old, 40 years old, 30 years old, it doesn't matter, and you're financially uneducated or financially illiterate, and you're undisciplined, then the result is going to show. The result will show. The age has nothing to do with it. You could be old and financially ignorant and undisciplined, and the result will be you're going to be broke. And you could be a younger person and financially literate and disciplined, and the results will also show. This younger person who's financially educated and disciplined will be a lot further along their financial journey and toward financial independence than this older person who's financially illiterate and undisciplined. There's a reason why most of us are broke, and it is because of the lack of financial education and the lack of discipline. You change those two, and the world is your oyster. You change those two things, and the world is your oyster. But you need both of them. You increase your financial education, which you're doing by watching financial content. You educate yourself by reading books, listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos, going to conferences, talking to like-minded people. This is how you increase your financial IQ. Study and learn things that you don't know. What is a Roth IRA? What is the traditional IRA? What is the difference? What is the difference? What is the maximum contribution? These are things you learn. Does my job offer a match? What are the investment options? Do they have option for a S&P 500 or total stock market? Can I invest in individual stock? This is how you educate yourself. But you're going to have a desire, and you're going to have to make time, right? And the discipline, right? You know that you're in a society driven by consumerism. Everybody's talking about just spending. How much they can spend? How much they can spend? But you know that I have to be disciplined. I have to save for tomorrow. I have some delayed gratification. I can't have everything right now. So when you combine that education with that discipline, this is when you're unstoppable, right? One without the other is not going to work, right? Because if you have all the financial knowledge, but you're undisciplined, you won't have any money to invest. And if you have all the discipline in the world, but you're putting all your money under your mattress, that's also not going to work as well because of inflation. So again, the MD Investor with a video just to tell us that it is not random. People who are broke for a reason, which is the majority of us, right? But there's something we can do about it, and that increase our financial IQ, and that is to become more financially disciplined. MD Investor with another video. I would appreciate a subscription, and I will see you on the next one.